I'm still gonna be making my money. I don't even do this, but I'm so sick of black people and their bull. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people on God's planet Earth.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, baby. I am back. I had to talk about this. I know you have heard about what happened yesterday. Kelly Price. Kelly Price is all the way on the left in the orange is Kelly Price. But we also have Money Long and Clarissa Shields. I wanted to include them, okay? Kelly Price recently shook the table, saying that black women are some of the nastiest women with the worst attitudes that she has encountered. And not too long ago, Money Long said this, and Clarissa also said this. Clarissa Shields, who's also a friend of Money Long's, and Money Long had said that she wasn't the only black woman in the entertainment industry who felt this way. So look, there were black women who wanted to end Money Long's career because of what happened not too long ago, and black women and men criticizing her for possibly getting some work done and all types of stuff regarding her attitude. And black women were upset. You know, even now with Kelly Price, some are saying, is this going to ruin her career? Because it does seem like you have to walk on eggshells as a black woman. If you offend black women, then your career could be ruined, your reputation, whether you are in entertainment, whatever you do. Okay. Now, the truth is that there's some truth to this, but there's also a number. I say it's 50-50. I say it's 50-50. Okay. 50-50. You have half that are not the nicest to black women, and with the attitudes and stuff for various different reasons, actual, real, legit reasons. And then you have the other 50% who are not like that at all. But when you are a black woman in entertainment, it's crazy because I have a video. I haven't made this video yet that touches on this. You have to be so careful because black people, period, will build you up and then they will completely destroy you. And look, there's not always a lot of black women who are successful in the entertainment industry. So a lot of your fan base are black women, black men, and they have a big impact on your career. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit. So Kelly Price, I guess, had a show and they were going in on her. Okay, some are trolls too. You have to remember, on the internet, there are people with fake accounts pretending to be black women and men. This is a real thing, but we know our people, and we do know that there are a number who are mean, who will crack on you about your weight or how you look or don't look. And they'll do this in front of other groups of people, especially all over the internet, just making you feel like absolute crap about your appearance or your weight. Things like that. We see this. So let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit more. I'm going to touch on what Kelly Price was going on. I'm going to talk about a little bit of Money Long, Clarissa Shields, and a little bit more. Okay, when it comes to this infamous stereotype that black women in America have of being mean and nasty. But then some people will say, well, some stereotypes are based on truth. Okay, yes, there are some who are nasty. Okay, but is it always racial? I believe that to think that all black women would be nice is delusional. People are still people, and there are mean and nasty people all the time. But yes, this is something that has stuck on a lot of black women. And it is true that there are a number who are not pleasant, who are not kind, who will treat you like crap and diss the crap out of you, and very judgmental and nasty. That's not true for all black women. Of course it's not. I've met plenty of nice black women, as well as some who were not pleasant. So let's get into this a little bit more. Okay, so all right, please like, share, and subscribe, baby. If you want to support my channel, you know what it is. I love you very much, regardless, and thank you so much, okay? So let's get into it. We have Kelly Price. Kelly Price is an R&B legend. She's legendary in the black community, in the R&B community especially. And she used to get, Kelly was not bad looking, but her career was hindered a little bit in the industry because she was a big woman. She has lost weight, but she's still plus size. But they would always just show her face a lot in the video, and she would dress nice, but she wasn't always promoted. And of course, she probably went through the weight shaming, even from Black people. But Kelly has represented, she has represented. And I want to share a quick little fun fact, too, real quick with you. She actually was discovered by the Mariah Carey. Yeah, Mariah Carey discovered Kelly Price, and Kelly Price, I believe, was a backup singer for Mariah Carey. So you have to know how to be able to sing to even work with Mariah Carey. She went solo, and she had really good, pretty good success, in my opinion. So let's see what Kelly was saying recently about Black women.
I'm letting you have it right now because ain't nothing you can do about that. And while you looking for a new job, I'm still going to be selling out theaters and venues looking like a fat slob in clothes that you said that I look nasty in. And my feet are so damn big, and who dressed me. I'm still going to be making my money. I don't even do this, but I'm so sick of Black people and their bull. I'm saying what I want to say. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, and Lord, pray for me, because I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay? I'm not there yet. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people on God's planet Earth. The things that you say about other Black women, but you're an activist, and you are educated, and you are this, and you are that, and you are the other. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't going to get your stupid into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't going to do nothing but your ass whipped when somebody walk up on you that don't know, that you don't even know is watching you. I said what I said.
Okay, so this sounds it is personal, but I'm listening to what she's saying, and my mind is telling me she went on somebody's profile that was dogging the crap out of her. She said activists or women who got degrees. Of course, celebrities go on these profiles when they're like on the Shade Room and stuff. They go on these profiles to see the people saying stuff. And some of them are women with degrees. And like she said, activists who say they stand up for Black women and stuff. But here's the truth. I mean, people are still people. And there are going to be people who are not going to praise you just because you're a Black woman. They're not. I mean, I remember when I got told off just because I didn't like Ashanti's outfit. I liked two of her outfits. I didn't like one of her outfit, and someone got so offended. Oh, you're such a bad Black woman. You're supposed to be about upliftment. I don't have to lie about not liking your outfit. I don't care that you're Black. If I don't like the outfit and the topic is about fashion, I'm going to share whether I like the outfit or not. It has nothing to do with the person personally. But it's like this unspoken rule of butt kissing that some people think we're supposed to do because, oh, it's a Black woman. I understand that within society, you do have people, some Black women, a lot of Black women feel like, oh, it's us against the world. And you want to be there. And I do believe in being supportive and everything. But realistically, look, growing up, y'all know what it was. You know that some of the people who treated you mean and picked on you were other Black people. That hasn't changed. It hasn't happened in history, not even in other different racial groups. The difference is that you publicly see this with a lot of Black people. Okay, you do have other groups of people who put down people within their community. I see it all the time with some of them who are famous, but they kind of do it amongst each other type of thing. And that doesn't make it any better versus everybody will see how Black men and women, but she's talking about women, will dog walk the crap out of you over stupid stuff that's not even that serious all the time. And I saw that video about the woman who was African with the very big nose and features and stuff, who says she loves herself, and black people were dissing the crap out of her because of her facial features. So this is a real thing that happens, and she has feelings. Celebrities are still human beings, and some of them don't even get on social media because it can be too painful. It can be painful, especially you're a woman. Women, we can be very sensitive. Okay. I don't believe you have to lie about if I don't like the outfit, but there is a way to say things to not hurt a person, to not make them feel like absolute crap. Okay. And growing up, I can say that a lot of black people are very insensitive. A number. Class clown, make you the butt of the joke, pick on you in front of all racial groups. And it can be terrible. And some black people, a lot, don't always grow out of that when they get older. You go on the job and the women are giving you problems. If you look prettier, if you get more male attention, if you have a beautiful face, if you have longer hair, the type of hair you have, your facial features, your eye color, your body, if you got a new car, if you got a promotion, if you live in a nice house, if you have friends who are not black that you make easily, and oh, is she an Oreo? All these type of things, micromanaging you to death, always watching, always judging really, really harshly over things that's just not always that serious. And it can literally ruin your brand as a black woman in entertainment. It definitely can. Again, with Money Long, I used to call her Mooney Long. With Money Long, just a few months ago, I had the story. Everybody was talking about her when she said how black women are the main ones who always seem to have a problem with her. And then, she says, oh, I act like your mother and your aunt, so why do you have a problem with me? And then it's kind of ironic because Kelly Price, there were people in the industry, I've heard rumors, and I'm not saying it's true, that she has an attitude. So I have seen some people say, oh, I watched the reality show she was on. She has a stank attitude. I'm not saying that's true, but it is something that I have heard before. And then you also have Money Long, where there are people who say that she had a bad attitude, the whole J. Cole, and as one person as an example. And people say these type of things, and we don't know what she's going through. And, she doesn't have to act super, super happy, but, they criticize her. I don't like how you come off. And she's like, well, I act just like y'all. That's what she said, basically. You don't like what you see in me, but that's how y'all act. And I don't act like I have a nasty attitude towards people. I don't have a stank attitude. Are there a significant amount of black women who do? Yes, there are. But I say it's 50-50. Other half don't have that type of attitude. So she went through it, and when she said what she said, and then she said her demographic were in other countries, baby black women even still said, I'm not going to buy her album, cancel this woman, ruin this woman's career. And this happens, and it can happen to you. And she said that I was just the one who was bold enough to talk about it, while other women in the industry are quiet about how they feel about how black women make them feel. You also have Clarissa Shields. She's a very popular boxer. She's dating Papoose, who was Remy Ma's ex-husband. And this is a very good picture of her. I have seen people go in on her. They always criticizing how she looks, or if Papoose is really feeling her, if he's spending money on her, if she's the sugar mama, their relationship, and they dog her out. And she went to the Olympics, and she has her medal, and she's very good at what she does. I've never really heard her say anything problematic. I don't understand why she gets dragged so much, but I'm not always watching everything about her. But she has said a few things too that I'm going to show you. And she said that it's black women who are always trying to come at her and make her feel bad. So I want to show you something too that I noticed with black people when it comes to Clarissa, right? All right. It's just some hypocrisy. I have to call it out. Okay, you notice that she has this blonde hair in her hair. And I don't have issues with it as long as you have a blonde that matches your skin tone. Usually, you just have to have the right type of blonde and the root should be darker. That's when it works. That's when, in my opinion, and the cut, everything looking good. But anyway, she has this blonde hair. I know black people well enough to know that they would diss her for this. Even black women, you have some of them, especially black men, take that blonde hair off. Oh, you want to be white or you look ridiculous. They say these type of things. We've been seeing this. And I know black people, okay? And French Montana is now engaged to the king of Dubai's daughter, okay? And they're together. It shocked a lot of people. They're engaged. Okay. Now, I don't have an issue with her. I know that she publicly divorced her husband, who was allegedly doing some things, and a lot of women support her. But I just want to make an example. When I looked in the comment section, when he announced their engagement, I saw nothing but congratulations about it, especially from a lot of black men praising it because she's filthy rich. Her father is like a billionaire. And they were praising the relationship. I saw a lot of black men who are promoting men being taken care of by women and being with very wealthy women. But one thing I noticed is that from both the black men and the black women, I didn't see any of them talk about why does she have this platinum blonde hair and extensions in her hair. She has extensions, which is the same thing that a black woman wears. She also has platinum type of blonde hair. That's not her real hair color. She's a brunette. You know, her father's Arab. Her mother is a Greek, a European white woman, but she's brunette. She's a brunette. So I just found it interesting how black men, when it's a woman, not black, they have this respect. They don't say why doesn't she take out these extensions and why is she dyeing her hair platinum blonde? It looks, all this other stuff. They don't say a peep. Not even black women. They didn't have anything. They didn't criticize it like, oh, well, because they're like, oh, well, she's a billionaire. She can do what she wants. And, oh, well, congratulations. She's the king's daughter and stuff, which is fine. I just noticed the hypocrisy, how I did not see any black women or men going in on the extensions and the blonde hairs. I mean, you can look and tell the root is not, it's a dye job and extensions, which is fine to me. But if it's a black woman like Clarissa, they're going to go in on it. They're going to go in. Okay. And I don't care what you say. You can't say, no matter what you say, it's hypocrisy to go in, especially when black women in the country have European heritage, just like she has European heritage. So miss me with it. Okay. And I know people will bring up the Solomon Island people and the Australian people and all that other stuff. I'm just saying that it's pretty amazing because I'm sure when she gets dissed online, they probably go in. She already said they talk about how she looks. And they talk about her hairstyles and all that other stuff. So, as a matter of fact, she recently had something to say about who is going in on her. Clarissa, listen to this.
I got nothing against gays, but y'all boys who want to be girls, y'all can leave me the fuck alone. Y'all shouldn't be saying nothing to me. What I should be wearing, how my hair should, or if my hair should be down, or if my hair should be up. Baby, that's not your business. Worry about your hair and your makeup and your clothes. But for y'all, listen, y'all cute as hell. Do y'all? But I'm cute in my own right. So I don't need y'all coming up over here to my world trying to tell me how I should be a woman, how I should be a girl. Stay in your motherfucking lane. Because yes, I get trolled by white people, black women, the dudes who want to be girls now, and then some of these boxer people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole load of people that be talking their little shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's some of y'all standing out more than others. Y'all standing out more than others. So y'all black women, y'all standing out like a fucking sore thumb. Do better. Do better. Y'all boys that want to be girls, whatever. Y'all listen, y'all cute. You T-boo. But keep that shit over there with you. Don't be coming to my house trying to tell me how I should talk and how I should dress and how I should wear my hair up or down. And it's something I'm wearing it's for wintertime or springtime. Don't worry about the woman that I am. Worry about you. Doing what you gotta do. Don't come messing with me. Period.
Okay. So she says that white men or women who are racist, the ones who are, black women, men who want to be women, and people in the boxing industry keep attacking her about how she dresses, how she wears her hair, how she looks. And I don't know why she didn't say some black men. We know doggone well it ain't just the gay black men. So you see this, and I'm going to talk about this in a different video. The black woman getting hit from all sides, being micromanaged, being critiqued all the time, someone always trying to be in competition, trying to make you feel like you're not worthy or you're not good enough. Now, I'm a believer in having makeovers. Oh, yes, I am. Like, if you need to improve something, if you want to go, and if it will help you, of course. Some women need makeovers. I don't think that she's oogly or something like a huge disaster, like a lot of people say. And there's a way to say things without trying to hurt someone. Okay. So she's tired of it and she's speaking up against it, and we see this with black women. We have, Lori Harvey. When I said earlier about walking on eggshells so that your career is not ruined, it's not just about how you physically look, being beautiful. Black people, and they will monitor you. Lori Harvey's dating life. If her relationships don't work out and she moves on, she doesn't have to stay with a man she doesn't like. She can get another man. She's a sought after woman. You have, black people trying to call her a 304. Black women doing it, monitoring this girl's kitty cat about who she's sleeping with or not sleeping with, as if that's any of your business, and it's not. Or that, she got a man within a month or 2 or 5 months. Why doesn't she? It's none of your business. She's not emotionally attached to every man she dates. She's on to the next. That's life. Get over it. But they want to make her out to be this super 304 type of thing, or, that relationship didn't work. Maybe she did not like him. You don't know what was going on behind the scenes in her relationship. Maybe she wasn't satisfied. She wants a different man or just to be single. Some of y'all be hating on that. Maybe you can't pull men back to back like she can. And you don't know if she's sleeping with them or not. And even if she was, how was that your business? Okay. So, but yeah, they tried to ruin Lori Harvey's reputation, which ruins her brand and can harm her when it comes to her career. This is facts. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion barely even dates like that. No, you ain't really hear about her dating that many men. Let's be serious. And she can date whoever she wants to date. And it's disgusting how black women, I see them still saying free Tory online after the man used the GUN on her foot. But no one wants to believe it. And when she's dating who she's dating, I'm going to talk about that soon with Clay. Why is he with her? And a lot of black women were happy for her. But I do remember how, did she really have her foot attacked by Tory Lanez and all that other stuff and not supporting her type of thing. And I've seen some black men when she was with Clay just a month or 2 ago, why is he with her? She's a whore. I'm like, how, baby? Who did she date like that? Like, stop. I know she can be kind of raunchy in some of her songs, but as far as her dating life, she's not known to date a whole bunch of men. And she can date whoever she wants to date. We also saw this with Blue Ivy. And there are a lot of black women Black women and black men, a few of them actually, celebrity couples who have kids, but she happens to be the child of the most famous black people in the world, Beyonce and Jay-Z, and she's the firstborn. And you had black women so bothered about her natural hair not being combed and always being bothered about her hairstyle. It's absolutely ridiculous, okay? And Blue Ivy is not a bad looking young girl. She looks like a mixture of both of her parents, okay? And it really wasn't that serious. Yes, some of them were trolls as well, but yeah, some of them were black women doing that. You also, look, I have a whole video. Excuse me, let me put this at the top. I have it on my live section. If you want to see, I made a video. This actually upset some black women when I made this video. I said these are the most hated on black women in America. Okay, there's more than what you see up here. And I literally went through the list of these women and why they get so much negativity thrown at them. So watch that video. Okay, so now it continues. We see again Kelly Price, Money Long, Clarissa Shields. Okay, so, oh, hold on for a second. Sorry. Okay. All right, so let me see. Let's see one video of what a woman had to say about this was going on with Kelly Price.
Kelly, you in danger, girl. Let's talk about it. So Kelly Price decides to get on Al Gore's internet and proceeds to dog walk black women. According to Kelly, we are the most disrespectful, nasty people. Let's get into it. So over the weekend, Kelly Price put on a performance. I'm not quite sure where the performance was, but either way, she was doing a concert, okay? And people started to clown her once video of her performing at the concert came out about what she was wearing. So here's a picture of what she was wearing during the concert. And based off of the remarks that she was reading online, she decided that it would be a good idea to get on the internet and start saying the most egregious, nasty things about black women. And I'm not understanding Kelly, okay? The first thing is, Kelly, never ever offend your base, okay? And you should know this because you've been in the game for at least, 25, 30 years, if not longer. So I'm surprised that you would make such a rookie mistake by allowing the comments. Yes, I know that you're human, and I know that people, especially as a new content creator, will say some of the craziest things to you, but I am just surprised that you thought it would be a good idea to get online and say something about your audience base. Your audience base, Kelly, and you know this, is black people, specifically black women who love your music. So I'm not quite sure where the bright idea would come from you to get on there and start saying something about how we are black, DEI hires, that some of us are out here looking for jobs while you will always have your God-given talent. Think about Alicia Keys, okay? Don't always say you'll have your God-given talent because God giveth and God taketh away. But it wasn't a good look, Kelly, okay? It was not a good look. Now, let me say this too. Celebrities are human and they have feelings too. So some of the people out here that are saying things to people that they would never have the courage to say to their face is absolutely wrong. And it doesn't give you permission to get down in people's comments and drag people. The woman still does have feelings, and I acknowledge that. However, Kelly, never allow someone to mess up your bag. It is understandable that those comments would be very hurtful and hurt your feelings. And, we understand you're human. However, for you to get online and allow said comments to mess up your bag, now we're on the internet talking about you, that's not a good look as well. So get down in the comments and let me know what you think about the comments that Kelly Price made about black women. I am going to give the sister grace, okay? We don't know what people are going through. For the last couple of years, Kelly has been in the news, and a lot of it is not for her music, it's for her attitude, for her having a nasty attitude. But I'm still going to give my girl Kelly some grace, okay? Because I do know that everybody is entitled to a bad moment or moments. Now, Kelly, don't keep it up. But, let me know how you feel about what Kelly Price said. Will this, stop you from buying her music? I want to know. Or is this just Kelly being Kelly? If you found any value in this, please make sure to like as well as share. And if you're not following the Black Death Society, what are you waiting for?
Okay, so what I have to say, look, I gotta keep it real. I'm going to keep it real with you. See, the problem is that Kelly Price and Money Long, they should have said some Black women. When you generalize and you make it seem like it's all Black women, that's why Black women get offended. If you would say, look, I'm tired of some Black women. Some of you keep doing this. Some of you act like this, and it makes me sick. Then a lot of Black women wouldn't get offended, but then some would. Here's the thing. I feel like just because your main audience is Black women doesn't mean you have to lie to Black women. It doesn't mean, why do you have to walk on eggshells? You can't tell the truth about certain things because, it's like the pastors at the church who have all these Black girls who have all these out of wedlock kids, but yet they refuse to preach about being married, having kids, and how this is bad for the Black woman's life to have all these out of wedlock kids, but they don't say anything because they depend on the Black women for the congregation type of thing. So it's very similar. And I kind of feel like, okay, just because her audience are Black women, that means that she can't talk about her pain or what she goes through with the treatment of Black women. Clearly, Black women who go to her shows, a lot of them love and support her. But she called out the ones who make her feel bad, who tear her down and talk about her weight and body parts and all types of different stuff. I mean, again, yes, I know from a business standpoint, it's not always smart. You do have to word things differently. But let's be honest about something too. Now, I'm going to make you mad with this. Look, y'all know I support Black women. You know I hate stereotypes. I have been stereotyped even by Black men and women who don't even like some of the stuff I've said on my channel. And the thing is, though, I think Black women as a whole, we have to get out of denial. Not all of us are good people. We're not all nice women. We're not all innocent. We're not all getting pregnant out of thin air. We're not all this and that. We have other amounts that are the stereotype. I mean, when you have Black men saying this attitude stuff, you have white people saying this, other racial groups saying this, including other Black women saying this, it's time to sit back and think, well, damn, okay, is there some truth to that? Now, does that mean, again, that they don't have attitudes? The same people who say these things, of course, some of them do. Of course. But you can't ignore that there's not also a high amount who do have them. Yes, there are. And look, people will say, oh, is it the hood and ratchet women who allow? Yes, it is a lot of them. But she also mentioned the degree. Yes, there are Black women who have degrees, who are educated, but who are still snooty and have those attitudes like Sana Lathan off that movie, The Family That Prays. This exists, but we're still people. You're going to have different personalities. Not everybody's going to be nice and all that other stuff. People got things going on in their life. So it's different things where this comes from. But like I said, I'm being fair saying it's 50-50. Okay, 50-50, half do and half don't. Again, I've met Black women, especially older, who are pleasant and who are not unkind or unfriendly, and young ones. So you get a mixture going on, but there is an issue where you do see more publicly saying things who are Black women about it. Again, you have to remember some are trolls online. That's why when you're on like TikTok and you see a really bad comment, go on the profile. Sometimes you see that the profile is private and people with fake profiles and stuff. So you don't even really know if that's actually a Black woman at all. Okay, so these things exist. I want to know, what do you think about Kelly Price saying what she said? Again, I think if she would have said some black women, then a black woman wouldn't be upset about it, because it's like, okay, some are doing this. Not all black women are like this or doing this. So let me know what you think. Also, I wanted to share this company. Is called unearthbodycare.com. Okay, the founder, as you can see on the screen, is LaDonda Stand back, excuse me, y'all. She's the owner and creator. And look, I mean, beautiful soaps and oils and butters. Seriously, the packaging is beautiful. Her website is professional. The prices are a great price. And who doesn't love really good soaps and, again, oils and conditioners? Check her out. Her website, again, is unearthbodycare.com. Okay, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please get those likes up again. And I cannot wait to hear what you have to say. You know, I know some black women are tired of it. It's like, especially black women who are so sweet and nice. And it's like, oh, why do we always have to hear that we're just horrible and mean? It's like the world is always against the black woman. We're never, it's like, but it's annoying. It is, because it's not true for all black women. Like I said, 50-50. If she would have said some black women, you know, this is how they make me feel, they hurt my feelings, or they're too harsh, this and that. So let me know. I mean, and I know. Look, I'm on social media, and I've been told off several times over the stupidest, craziest stuff, or just having an opinion. Okay? Just having an opinion. So, you know, it is what it is with that. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.